Hey fellas, how you doing? I'm going to tell you something that I wish I would have learned this a long time ago, and I had to give this lesson to a young man today. There is a cost to doing business. And I don't know how to say this other than if you're a jerk or an asshole, at a minimum, you're going to pay double. Now, and I'm going to call him a young man, he's 40. And he's trying to get to be one of these guys up here on the hill. He wants to be one of these guys that live up here on the hill. Now, he doesn't want to be a guy like me, who I have everything I want, everything I need, including a good traditional wife. All right, let me take you inside. There is a cost to doing business. Now, you can act like that's unfair and, oh my God, I can't believe this. The United States is corrupt. How could they do that? Da, 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 da. And you can go on and on about that, but that's not how things get done. For me, when I was coming up, I understood the fact that there are things that people want to do, people want to take part in and do that. They want to start a business, but they don't understand the cost of doing business. You may want to, let's use a car wash. You may have done a demographic study and understand that these guys in this neighborhood just want to. They need to walk. They want to get their cars washed. They want to do this, and you have the money to start the business. But you don't know any of the people you don't know anybody in the neighborhood. And those people are the cost of doing business. Now, on top of that point, this guy is, let's just say, at best, he is abrasive to deal with. He's one of those guys who he's a big fish in a small pool. And he doesn't understand why he wants to do business with some of the people that I know. And the people that I know don't like him. He has done what is called a, God bless, and if I fuck this up, don't get mad at me, cost-benefit analysis on starting. He wants to build his own little mall that has restaurants and car washes and anyways, but no one wants to deal with him because he is so difficult to deal with, and he has no concept that people don't want to do business with they don't want to do business with people they don't fucking like. And this young man, 40-year-old guy, this guy is hard to like. He talks way more than he wants to listen. He seems to know much more than you and I do. It doesn't matter that I'm retired. It doesn't matter that I live in a decent house, but I don't live up on that hill. So that's what he's striving for. Anyways, how do I say this? I believe you could have the cure to cancer And if you were so, it's what the analogy I used with him was Bill Gates. Now, some of you out there may love Bill Gates, but I think Bill Gates is a fucking ghoul, trying to get us to eat bugs. He believes in the World Health Organization. He just believes in, if I have enough money and I should be able to tell you what to do, and that's not how the world works. The world is not run by pencil neck geeks. The world is not run by guys who have found a niche market in their area. The world is actually run by people who aren't very nice. And anyways, let me get to the point. It is, whether you like it or not, important for you to understand some basic concepts of being a man. If you want something to happen and you are introduced to the people that can make that happen, and you are such an arrogant prick that they call me here at my house to tell me, don't ever send that motherfucker back here. We don't fucking like the way. You don't have to be the smart. All right. You don't have to be the smartest guy in the room. You don't have to be the life of the party. You can be respectful and quiet. Here's one of the things they've always told me. I would rather you be quiet and people think you're a fool than you open your mouth and remove all doubt. I set him up to be with some of these guys up at the country club, and these are guys that they're veterans. Two of them are Border Patrol guys. The other two guys are also in the federal government, but they're retired now, and one of them's actually a fucking judge. You can have success in a little area like this and you can be the big man on campus in that little area. Anyways, let me just cut out all the bullshit and tell you this. It's important that people don't have to like you, but you have to have something that they need. And no one on a Friday afternoon or Saturday morning wants to listen to your fucking sales pitch. That's how you want to go out and play golf. I've seen so many multi-million-dollar, tens of millions of dollars of deals get done on a golf course during a what do they call that? The poker where you can bet all in, where you can bet. I think it's called Texas Hold'em. Anyways, one of the best things you can do for you, I'm trying to think of the positive things. One of the best things you can do to help yourself out is to figure out where your shortcomings are. If you talk too fucking much, if you're a little bit louder than you need to be, if you don't bother to listen to the things people are telling you, if you want... The guys I set him up with are purchasing. They're going to win. They're going to win the bid. They're going to win everything. For the same piece of real estate this guy wants to do, to set up something that is a nice to have. It's a restaurant. The other guys are setting up manufacturing hubs. Anyway, just doesn't fucking matter. Let me get to the point. You can talk yourself out of a deal. I would rather you remain quiet and people think you're a fool than for you to open your mouth and remove all doubt. And I got told today I can't ever have this guy. They don't ever want to see him again. I can't. The people who are trying to help you can't get into the room and speak on your behalf at some point in time. If you have a dream, if you have a plan, you have to get in there and you have to give the people that are trying to help you or can help you what they want. And you can't talk to them like they don't know what the fuck they're doing because you're asking them for money. So, anyways, all right. This guy, this young man, this 40-year-old man almost burned 4 bridges that I have built since 2016. So, I like to stay home. I don't have a great home or anything like that, but the home I have is a single floor. I don't have to go up and down stairs. Everything's easy to get to, and I'm a homebody. Now, in order for me to maintain the relationships that I have with these guys, I'm going to have to go do some stuff tomorrow, which is Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And anyways, I want to help you. I want you not to have to run into some of the roadblocks that I have. I'm trying to help you. You know, after this, I'll do the drip stock report. I'm trying to help you on how you can use time, compound interest, and regular investment, dollar cost averaging to get where you want to go. I don't want to live up on that hill. I don't want to drive around in a McLaren. I don't want to. I have a nice, calm, easy life, and that's how I want to spend my time. If you ask me to help you, I'm going to do what I can to help you. But I can't make you say or do the things you need to become successful. I can tell you in as many times as I want, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. You should listen twice as much as you speak. You can't show up in a fucking tank top and a pair of, they call it booty shorts, and expect to be taken serious. Anyways, it doesn't fucking matter. It matters how you conduct yourself as a man. Listen, it matters how you speak to people. We be, thee be, he be, ho be, hey be, hey be, yo man, hey yo. That's not how fucking serious business people want to talk to you. And if you have a distracting physical appearance, you have tattoos and some stuff that you're in the process of getting rid of, the men I'm going to... Anyways, that's enough. Love you guys. I'm going to keep doing what I can to help you. And there are some times it's not hard. You don't show, if you need something from somebody, you don't show up 30 minutes late and act like it's no fucking big. Anyways, enough. Love you guys. Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can, and if you can't, take care of yourself. Like a fart in a G-string from West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Look, I can get you into the room with these guys, and there's a lot of manufacturing that's going to... Anyways. But I can't conduct the interview with you. And it's not my fault you fuck things up. So, there are so many things you as a man can't control, that no, there are so many things that you can control as a man that you may take for granted. You can take advantage of dressing properly for the event. You can take advantage of talking, listening twice as much as you speak. You can hurt yourself by trying to dominate a conversation. If you're dealing with people who are far wealthier than you are, they know what you want when you get an opportunity to talk to them. Let them speak. Let them talk to you. Tell them some of the things that I'm going to tell you that they like to hear. If you're going to meet somebody at a golfing country club and you fucking hate golf because you think it's an elitist fucking sport. Anyways, all right. Love you guys. Like a fort in a G-string, I'm out of here. I gotta go tomorrow, and most of next week I'll be in damage control, trying not to. If you're 30 or 40 years old and you've had some decent success, and you want to get into regional, like where I'm at, I'm on the west corner of Texas, Arizona, and New Mexico. If you want to become a regional player, there's a different set of rules than opening a car wash, than opening a laundromat, than opening a restaurant. There's a different set of people you need to be able to deal with in an educated way. Anyway, he showed up in a fucking tank top. All right, anyways. Bye-bye, guys. Love you.